So Rashara Ali, the homelessness minister, has evicted some people and put rent up by £700. Now the evictions, you can get some right scumbags in your property, can't you? Not that I think an MP should have a secondary business anyway, and renting out houses and flats is a secondary business, but that's a story for another day. But you can have scumbags, but it's putting up the rent, you know, in a time when people are struggling. It just goes to show you what scumbags this lot are. And I'm not just on about Labour, who I can't stand, as you know. I'm on about the Tories before them and the Tories and the Lib Dems before them. They're just criminals. They're just out for themselves. It's no wonder people have turned their back on politics. And I personally think it'll end up with a revolution. People would have had enough. People have had enough of paying for people that shouldn't be in the country. But to be fair, if I was one of those migrants, I'd be trying to get here. You'd be stupid not to, wouldn't you? You can't blame them. I don't believe that many of them are escaping war-torn places. They'd bring their families with them, wouldn't they? They are fighting age men. There probably is more going on than you or I would know, but people will have had enough of that. But it isn't just that. It's not just migration. It's how they spend our money, our hard-earned tax money. 37 billion on COVID, PPE, a track and trace system that was never going to work and never looked like working. Contracts given to friends. It's just, it's corrupt to the core, isn't it? But I want people to think, right, we're going to take the initiative. We're going to, and I'm talking about youngsters as well. It frightens me how disenfranchised the youngsters actually are to politics, to their future, to their children's future, to their grandchildren's future. If things aren't working, we need to change it. Start paying with cash. Don't think your life revolves around that phone, because it doesn't. I sound like an old man because I am an old man, and back in the day we used to go out, play in the fields. If you're in London like I was, you wandered free. The phone doesn't need to be the be all and end all. It doesn't matter if your latest dinner is on Instagram. It doesn't matter if you in your bikini isn't on Facebook. What does matter is if in 10-15 years time you're not getting your IB for holiday because you've used up all your carbon credits and you haven't got cash anymore, you've got digital currency, so they can stop your money in your bank if you don't do what they say. That will matter to you. So you have to wake up now if you want to stop that and say no to all these things. They're trying to introduce the digital ID. I'm saying no, the phone's going straight in the bin as soon as that day comes out. If I have to live outside society, I will. And if we have to form a new society within a society, yes, we'll do that. A new bartering system. But it needn't come to that. But we need you to get interested. The youngsters who just don't think anything about paying for everything on a phone app and are just worried about their holidays. I mean, you saw during COVID, they're trying to push a virtually untested mRNA vaccine on people, and the youngsters' response was, oh, if we can carry on going on holiday, yeah, jab it into us, don't care what it is. Give us that syringe here. As long as I can go to Benidorm, I'll stick that in myself. Do you want to know what's inside? No, don't bother. Do you want to ask why we got rid of pandemic protocol overnight? No, don't care about that. People have to start caring. Turn off Love Island and watch alternative media for 20 minutes. Get off Instagram. Stop prancing around in a bikini and think to yourself, what's going to happen to my kids when my body's old and flabby like Glenn's and I can't wear a bikini like Glenn. Just look at what's going on around you and ask questions. And for all the older folks totally disenfranchised with these and totally fed up with these corrupt, crooked career politicians who won't give anyone a straight answer, get up, fight back, join a party, join a little political party like the Alliance for Democracy and Freedom, or join one that you align with. Start to fight back though, please, I'm begging you. And as for this Labour government, the British government, that helpful little parasite that no one really asked for, but manages to pay itself more than nurses, teachers, soldiers. Let's face it, anyone that's actually useful. Not only manages to pay itself, but manages to extort extortionate expenses as well out of your taxes and mine. And now, digital ID. Yeah, because nothing screams freedom-loving democracy like needing a biometric scan to buy a sandwich or prove you're not a Russian bot when you're applying for a parking permit. But don't worry, it's voluntary, like TV licences or not breathing air. First up, company directors. That's right, 6 million small business owners who apparently will now need a QR code to exist legally. Want to run your own life? Please scan your barcode and submit to the algorithm, peasant. But it's for your security, they say. Yeah, bit like boiling a frog, but slowly for its own comfort. Before you know it, you'll need a retinal scan to access your own pension. Because launching your retirement, let's face it, should have the same security clearance as launching a Trident missile. And it's not just digital ID. Oh no, we've got the online safety bill as well now, haven't we? Safety. They care about your safety. Doesn't it sound all cuddly-wuddly? But when a government says it's got safety in the title, you know it's going to be incredibly dangerous, don't you? Basically, if you say something the government doesn't like, whoops, shadow banned, demonetised, and charged with digital heresy, no doubt. Just imagine Orwell's 1984, now in 4K with pop-ups and a TikTok filter. All this brought to you by the same bunch. The Tories were in government, Labour supported everything they did, that spent 37 billion on a COVID test and a trace app that couldn't trace an elephant in a phone box. Labour, Tory, Lib Dem, three heads of the same rotting fish. They've been trading your freedoms for surveillance tech since the 90s, if not before. And young people, I know you're busy scrolling, swiping and recovering from the cost of existing, but while you were distracted, while you were looking for the next new phone, they turned democracy into a digital cage. And you need to get out of it. It's time to wake up. Not woke up, wake up. The future's not coming. It's already here. And it's brought ID cards, censorship, and terms and conditions you can't read because you're too busy trying to pay the rent. Stand up. Speak out. Refuse the digital leash. And remember, tyranny doesn't always come in jackboots. Sometimes it arrives in a friendly app with a continue with Face ID button. Wake up, folks. People of all ages. Before it's too late. Use cash. Don't use an app to pay for things. Write to your MP. So you don't want digital ID. You don't want them to be able to control everything you do, every penny you spend. Know exactly where you are. You want freedom, like the human race and every other animal on the earth is entitled to. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. If you want to join with a band of people who are thinking the same and trying to do stuff about fighting for our freedom, please come and join the Alliance for Democracy and Freedom. I'll leave the link in the description. Just get involved. I know you're fed up by being lied and lied and lied to by politicians. We're not politicians. We're plumbers, decorators, doctors, comedians, and we care. about freedom and we care about you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you. Bye for now.
Become the voice, become the mission. Born here or born afar. If you love this land, don't have faith in politicians, then here you are. Stand up, speak free, this is your place. Every voice, every face. No more waiting, no more lies. Raise your flag, open your eyes. Tired of silence, tired of spin. The fight for truth must now begin. Black or white or brown or gold, freedom's banner must be bold. Stand up, speak free, this is your time. Write your truth, draw the line. Don't be ruled, don't be led. Raise your voice, rise and stand. We don't follow, we lead. We are action, not just need. Patriots of peace and pride. Side by side, no fear to hide.